you manage or how do schools in Middle East manage the competency of teachers? Is there a coaching method that is experimented with, or is it implemented in a school? What is your view?
Good evening, all of you. Good evening, Balaji sir, and good evening each panelist. So first of all, your statement was correct that in Middle East there is a lot of changes, or a lot of teachers will move for various reasons. One reason will be sometimes husband job, loss of husband job, and second reason will be sometimes they will lose the job and move away. Generally in Middle East, many schools prefer to take sponsored teachers. Sponsored teachers will come under school visa. When they come under school visa, so at least for one academic year, the teacher should stay. Because a school will spend considerable amount of money for processing visa, because each visa cost. And after visa comes, the school has to spend about approximately around 1,000, 2,000 riyals for the sake of getting their resident permit done. So by all this process, so the school will be spending around 5,000 riyals, something like this. So per one teacher to take as a sponsored teacher. But there will be certain scenario we will not have visas also, because government will have restrictions on the visas and they will release a certain amount of visas. And sometime it will happen that teachers visa will be used for some drivers or something, to somebody to be recruited, because we will not have any other visa. So these are also will happen. And a visa role or visa will play a very important role in Middle East country.
Right.
Secondly, the teachers, as you mentioned correctly, that we will not get the right teacher and right caliber teacher with a desired qualification and a proper qualification, especially in Middle East. If in case we are getting anybody in Middle East, there will be some housewife who are working because husbands are there, or sometimes we bring them. But we will not have problem when we bring from India, because we will select them by choosing their qualification and by checking their experience. But we will have only big problem when we take locally. See, local staff will be a big problem, and there will be a lot of floating teachers which will happen. And as ma'am mentioned, that floating teachers also we have to keep. So there will be a lot of changes which will happen. But in every school, they adopted this teacher mentor system. In addition to this HOD system, we have the teacher mentor system. So the teacher mentor system, as sir told, so experience will not count, and experience sometime experienced teachers will be like, they'll remain, but they'll be doing very well in the classroom, and they'll do justice in discipline control or subject knowledge, sir told, Colonel sir told. But I do agree with him to certain extent, but I contradict his statement by telling that experienced teachers will matter a lot in Middle East.
Okay.
Why? Because any experienced teacher can generate a good second line teacher, because she or he can treat and teach these newcomers in the best possible way. And we believe in mentoring the teachers, and we can get the best results out of that.
Great, great.
And generally all schools, they have made a law, or they have made a clause that there is poaching of teachers is avoided. From one school to other school, poaching of teachers is avoided, because that is a rule. We all principals, they have written that unwritten law is there. We will not poach. Then second one is after poaching, then second one, there will be a problem of what is called salary differences. So right. We are trying to maintain that salary differences also to some extent in Middle East.
Right. So thank you.